Hello, I'm Woodland Spirit, and this is a playdate of the game Vampire Survivors. I'm playing this on Xbox Series X, also available for PC. I'm not too sure about other platforms, but it's just recently been released on the Xbox platform and available on Xbox Game Pass. Um, what is the game then? Well, let's just jump straight into it. You have a selection of characters that you unlock. We'll worry about in a moment. But the basis of the game, actually, let me select a more appropriate character for the first show. You are the character, basically. Your attack is completely automatic. I'm not doing that as well at all. You move about. So basically, you gotta try and avoid the monsters, and you pick up those little gems, which increase experience, and you get to pick up additional items which give you extra attack abilities and support for your attacks, as would be the best to describe it. I suppose it's your best way to look at it is weapons and accessories. So you get your weapons that do your attacks and accessories that um, enhance those attacks. So in this case, I get to choose one of three new items. You unlock more items as you go along. In this case, I think I'm gonna go with an axe. Does that. Rose an axe. So, because this is the very first stage, it doesn't look too difficult. But things will soon heat up as we go along. Oh, a little bit of cash there. Alright, so one of the things the game doesn't tell you, you have little torches. Yeah, which, as you saw there, drops items as well. Another thing the game doesn't tell you, I've got a bat there, and that's got like a blue outline. Those ones. Basically, if an enemy stands out. Oh, what should I unlock? Oh, 5-1's usually good. Rune Tracer, I do like Rune Tracer as well. Yes, an enemy that stands out. In this case, it dropped a red gem, which is higher experience points. An enemy that stands out will typically drop one of these runes, a chest, or both. But I'm gonna upgrade my little wand in this case. Dropped some food there, not that I need this. So as you can see, your attacks are getting more, but slowly. I think I'll choose that one. Also, right, this is another thing to watch out for as well. Um, Another thing the game doesn't tell you. Each weapon has effectively a companion accessory. When you level up both the weapon and the accessory to the maximum level, you then evolve the weapon. So in this, the middle one, you see a little Evo and then the axe item, which I've already got equipped. That's the companion accessory to me axe weapon. And when I level up them to the max, it will evolve the axe weapon. Go on, bats there. There's a little bit of hecticness there. Yeah, I've got an armor there with that will evo one of my current equipped items or weapons, but I could get another axe projectile. It's always handy to have more projectiles. Oh, cross. This is a cross is an unlockable one. I forget what unlocks it, but that is actually a pretty decent one to have, especially when you've got multiple projectiles on the go. It acts like a boomerang, so it sort of fires towards a target monster. I think it's random, and then flies back over to the other side, like that. Can be pretty useful when you start to get surrounded. Oh, there's another outline bat. Shoot it. The one, I believe, fires to the nearest enemy. I've just dropped another red gem. Sometimes also while playing, I think it can be best to concentrate on what you currently got equipped, rather than trying to fill out your inventory slots early on in the game. I think probably basically the way to play it is to try and become OP to the enemy before the enemy becomes OP to yourself. Ooh, passes through 2 more enemies. That could be useful. Some ghosts there. Actually, I'm gonna get the armor and start that companionship to one of my weapons. There's a tome that's a evo to me wand. Oh, reduced damage. I don't like the knife very much. Is you gotta be fit, it fires in the direction you're facing, so you kind of have to be sort of facing a huge bunch of enemies. Coinage. There's no coinage over there. Oh, start an evo with me cross. Go on, I'll go for it. Completely against me own advice. Alright, so yeah, there's an enemy there that stands out a mile to the rest of the enemies on screen. Hopefully he'll be killed. Sharpish. I'm getting surrounded by monsters. Ah, there we go. Chest. There we go. Also, chests give you money. I think chests tend to give you items to level up your current items rather than brand new items. I think the game always lets you choose between a new equipping new items on your own accord. So to actually unlock new stages, you gotta reach a certain level on the previous stage. The one I'm playing on now, you reach level 20 to unlock stage 2, and I believe it was level 40 on stage 2 to unlock stage 3, and so forth like that. Each new stage, something to watch out for, contains hidden relics. Well, they're not really hidden because it points them out to you, but they are a little bit of a trek on the map to get to. But you pick up the relics, it usually permanently unlocks a new feature, and one in particular from stage 3 is from the pause menu. You get a nice little map which shows you little pickups, but also there's a question mark there. I did head towards question mark on the third stage. I don't think I'll give away what it is. I don't know if it's the same on each map, but I think for purpose of demonstration, I think I'll start me trek towards the question mark. Fortunately, you got a little option that says show guide, and it'll point you your way. The question mark's usually a hidden thing with an unlock. Probably the best way to put it, without giving too much away. But I'll probably give it away if I reach it on this map anyway. Now, I've purposely revisited the first stage rather than going straight to the third stage, which will be current one I'm playing on, to work my way to stage 4 and so forth. Is I had a sneaky suspicion there would be that little question mark area hidden away, and indeed I was right. I'm going to try and make way to it now. Oh, pat. It's starting to get a touch more hectic now compared to what it was when first starting. Ah, get up. Now, you probably one of the things you could be thinking is not picking up a lot of gems. It's a gamble not picking any up, because one of the items you can get from destroying the torches is like a magnet type item that sucks up all existing gems on the map, giving you a huge boost of levels. So fingers crossed. But meanwhile, I'm gonna power up me, level up me wand. So I can get this bass. Come on, get that. Red gem. Good. Right, I'm got myself a little bit surrounded. I really would like some garlic about now. Nope. Backed up. I'll level up my cross. Oh, get away. Take it. I will pick these ones up as I'm passing. Ooh, lightning ring. That's usually decent to have. Level up. Oh, do me one. Those dreadback things are pretty tough as well. Sorry. Come on, get the. And I'm not really getting much from the tortures other than food, money or food. Speaking of money, look over here. Come on, get the blue bat. Oh. Oh, food. Ah, don't need it anyway. I want that red gem now, because that's can I get to it? Yes, I can. Now I've got those plant things again. Hmm. Tracer. Those green, like, what are they? Green things? Like, kind of like green mummies. They can be a little tough to kill if you're not powered up. I'm starting to get a bit crowded here. Ah, no! Ah, die. So yes, you get a little summary of your stats on game over. This is where you see all your unlocks from your play session. So with that, you get a chunk of gem, and you can start unlocking new permanent enhancements. So your permanent enhancement typically reflect the pickups you can pick up in the game anyway, for the most part. Obviously, these stack on top of the items you pick up in a play through. Typically, I think one to recommend getting as early as possible is the projectile, extra projectile. Having more projectiles in your weapon is always a benefit, especially starting out early in your game session. So I'll go with the cash. Which one? Which would be a duration cooldown? Cooldown. Expensive as well. Oh, I could go with getting more money. And no. Projectile movement speed's usually a good one as well, actually. I don't have enough for anything else. So come back out of that. Let's start another map. So at the start off, you only have the top row of characters, or shall I say, you have your first character, which uses a whip, and these other three to unlock. The cost goal to unlock a character as well. Oh, that one's quite expensive. If when first starting out, I think one bit of advice is buy Imelda. Imelda, the second character along with the wand, the one I was using before. It's only 10 gold to buy. Unlock them first because I find that's a better starting character when you're first starting out with limited power-up purchases. Um, Antonio uses a whip, but I think that's not a very good a weapon starting out with earlier on in your gameplay because the whip only attacks immediately left or immediately right, depending on where you're facing. And of course, if you've got everything coming at you, obviously you're probably leveled up, but while you're in a sort of un upgrade purchased state, it's probably going to be more frustrating than using one with a good projectile weapon. But I think for the second go, I'm going to use Paul. Now he uses a weapon called garlic. I think that is usually a very good item to have if you get one. If you manage to get one, well, get the garlic as soon as you can if there's one is available. I find that's a very good starting, certainly in the early stages of item unlocks. This is all your pickups you can unlock during the game. There's your sort of torch pickups as well. That's the magnet I was on about. It's called vacuum. So you get all your items. You'll see all your items. There's a total of 126 to unlock. And these are your weapons. Now I've worked out that the next one along from each weapon is the evolved version of the previous weapon. So as you can see, I've already had 3 evolved versions of a weapon. Obviously, still plenty to unlock and work on. So let's go again. So I'm going to use Paul. I think the purpose on this one, I'm going to go. This will be current stage 3, and I've noticed each stage adds in certain bonus as well. Stage 3, yes. And with Paul, oh, there's a gem straight there. That's usually good to pick up. Right, I'm gonna go with a 1, I think. I think a combination of projectile weapons and garlic is a very good combination. I'm not overly keen on the axe, to be honest. That's usually an interesting one to have. Oh, good. Fair enough. Might want to level up the garlic. Oh, let's kill some. That's obviously a time freeze. Little pickup I got there. There's a little monster there. I'm going with Spellbinder, I think. He stands out a little bit. I wonder if he drops. Yes, he does. Come on, go wait. I want that. There we go. Level up me one, I think, for extra projectiles. No more the merrier. And as you can tell, at this stage it gets a bit more hectic, a bit quicker. As you go through the stages, it gets a little more difficult as you go along. Now, one small thing I've learned with the pentagram. In the description, it erases everything in sight. That is very true. It erases everything in sight, including any treasure chests you haven't picked up. So I think that one is a handle with care one. In fact, I'll show you what happens. Yep. The only thing it doesn't remove is the experience gems. But if there's any chests you haven't picked up when it goes off, it's gone. I'm not sure exactly what the cooldown time is on the pentagram. You also gotta be a bit careful on this stage because you can get yourself boxed in. Got some extra gold. Probably wand again. More torch. Oh, these are annoying. And get away. Come on. Area home one later. I think that was going to be more useful at this point. I want to kill that Manitou. Looks like a Manitou. See it there? You see how it actually destroyed that special character there and left absolutely nothing. That's obviously a similar sort of effect as kind of feels cheated when something like that happens. No projectiles, doesn't hurt. Oh, hang on. Maybe that wasn't him. That was just... It's a good thing. It points out the treasure chests for you as well. Okay, maybe I was wrong with that. Maybe I just pushed them off the screen. That didn't. Anyway, always handy. Oh, duplicator gives you extra projectile to all your weapons. Ooh, those green things are quite tough as well. Oh, for the food. That's it. Right, I'm gonna uh, just weapon cooldown. All effects last longer. I'm gonna go with you. Go on, get yourself boxed in. Oh, God. Fortunately, the Gauntlet actually stops those projectiles. I need to actually move myself from there because I've got to choose a new one. I'm going to go to Lightning Ring. That is actually pretty good to have. And you power it up a bit more. Come on, getting boxed in. Die. There we go. Got past. These lizard things are pretty tough as well. Projectile doesn't hurt. Oh. Ah! That's exactly what I was talking about. You can't knock them out. You can actually kill them as well. And what's happening? Um, hmm, yeah, that'll be more beneficial at this stage. There's a big thing that will. Normally, when you get a ring of monsters like that, there's a chest monster. These things are so. There it is. There's a big blue thing in the middle of that bunch. Come on. Oh! Freaking hell, man. Let it ring. Oh, chest. Hey. The pentagram gets leveled up. You notice the monsters the pentagram does remove doesn't leave experience gems. Funny. Could get myself boxed in there if I want to do that. Oh. Oh, chest monster. Or potentially chest monster. There it is. Hmm. Getting claustrophobic again. I did actually completely remove the chest monster, didn't I? Oh. What? Was that new? That's a different one. Ah, go away. Trying to get me chest monster. Oh, not these lumen dragon things again. I seem to be actually be getting random chests. Always handy, another projectile. Ah! Claustrophobic. No, it's gonna be. I'm gonna get boxed in. Good. Yes, please, thank you. Handy and annoying that skeletons getting. Ah, and there we go. So I've got a level 8. I'm miles away from getting to level 60. There was a chest arrow there as well. Um, I thought I had the chest thing figured out. Now I'm not so sure. Or there's some weird thing in combination with the pentagrams actually shifting something. I don't know. Right. Yes, that's a not so successful run, and that is pretty much Vampire Savior Survivors. Savior. I keep wanting to say Saviors. Vampire Survivors in a nutshell. But it is an incredibly simple game, but yet very compelling. There's lots of stuff to unlock and progress with. Oh, and you do get your list of things that you work towards as well. Um, and each unlock has an achievement as well. If you achievement on that, you got 140 to hunt on this game, which is just gives you that nice little sort of little glow when you're unlocking the next challenge, and then ping, an achievement unlocks as well. It's a nice thing. But yes, there you go. Um, I've been playing it. I've actually, well, I wouldn't say constantly, but when I've had time, I was previously playing Out the Worlds before this dropped onto the hard drive, and I can't stop playing it now. So, well, I'm going to finish off here. I hope I give you a little insight into the game. If I didn't, then I failed miserably. Um, but until next time, take care and keep it fun.